Alright everyone, let's face it, you and I love to play video games. I guess that's why you're watching this video. Part of the enjoyment of the video gaming experience is the idea of escapism. However, recently I noticed a trend that is also brought up by Romanian TV in his channel Lack of Entertainment, Melody Mac Go Boom, and the Side Scrollers podcast. This disturbing trend is that they are making female characters in games more realistic or grounded, but actually what they are doing is making them more ugly than their face model. This trend is missing from the past. As you can see here in this game that I'm playing, the 2018 Soul Calibur 6 game, the girls look beautiful and wonderful. For whatever reason, the trend with Western developers is to make their video game women even more ugly than their face models. So today I'm going to highlight this trend in the top 5. So without further ado, let us begin. So coming at number 5 is the game Spider-Man 2, released in the year 2023. For some reason, Mary Jane, who is Spider-Man's love interest in the game, doesn't look like Stephanie Jones, the face model who portrays Mary Jane. She has a square jaw and a very straight face, giving her a sort of masculine look. So it looks a bit weird, especially when you consider the previous game in the series, which is Spider-Man, released in 2018. The game character of Mary Jane actually does look like Stephanie Jones, the face model. So in other words, the developers could do it. They could just substitute the same model into Spider-Man 2 and voila, you don't have to make any changes to Mary Jane. But for some reason, they purposely uglify her. To show you, I will leave the unedited pictures up for about 7 seconds before I go on to number 4. Number 4 is another sequel, which is Horizon Forbidden West, and they purposely made the new Aloy, the main character of the game, look quite different from the face model Hannah Hoskia. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong, but as you can see, that Aloy looks a lot plumper than Hannah. Again, like the previous example, it's a bit weird because the previous game in the series, Aloy looks a lot more feminine and more fit in a post-apocalyptic environment where there's scarce food, so that makes a lot more sense compared to her more recent interpretation. I have no idea why they did this. At number 3, it's from Mass Effect Andromeda, the sequel to the famous Mass Effect series. At first glance, you may say not bad. I mean, Sarah Ryder, the character in the game, doesn't look exactly like Jade Rossi, but the character still looks pretty, albeit her face is a bit longer and a bit rounder. That's fine. However, this is a steal from the trailer. In the actual game, Sarah Ryder actually looks like that. As you can see, they purposely made her face much rounder and gave her eye bags, and made her eyes unsightly bigger. So they could make Sarah Ryder okay looking in the game trailer, but not in the actual game. I have no idea why, guys. And number 2 is the 2024 game Mortal Kombat 1, the reboot of the series. As you can see, the face model, Sydney Cross, looks nothing like Tanya, who is quite ugly. They give her like more defined cheeks and somehow made her even look even more uglier than the Sydney Cross. I have no idea why they're doing this again. There was a Tanya in the previous games and she would look definitely much prettier than this interpretation of Tanya. And finally at number 1, Star Wars Outlaws. This game recently released by Ubisoft had the actress Humbly Gonzalez, again I'm not Spanish so if I say the name wrong please forgive me, portray the character Kay Vess in the game. Unfortunately, they gave her a more manly jaw and make her look more masculine in the game. And honestly speaking, if you showed me a picture of Kay Vess and told me it was Humbly Gonzalez, I wouldn't believe you at all. So that's it guys, the top 5 uglified women in gaming. I'm sorry you had to sit through this with me, but I thought I'll do something fun again. Just remember that gaming is about escapism. And once upon a time, Western developers knew that too. Look at Dragon Age Origins 2009. Morrigan, the game character, looks as pretty as her face model Victoria Johnson, and this is modeling done right. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like any of my takes, do let me know. If you don't like any of my takes, do let me know. But I hope you have a pleasant week ahead. This is the 5-minute reviewer signing off.